EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for September 24th, 2024. It is Tuesday, and the Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated. Colder weather will be here before you know it. Time to start thinking about freshening up that family room for those Friday nights on the couch binging your favorite TV shows. Or how about turning that man cave into the colors of your favorite sports team? Let them help you with any interior project this coming winter. They are family owned and operated with over 40 years in business, so you can't go wrong with their exceptional attention to detail and great customer service. Serving the southeast PA counties of Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester. Call them now at the phone number above me to schedule a free estimate at 484-571-9233 and mention EPAWA, and you get 15% off the total cost of any job scheduled between December and March of this coming winter. They are Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Tuesday video forecast. A little late recording today and uploading. We had a little bit of upload problems with YouTube last night, so just doing it a little early this morning, and that's it, as I normally do. Normally do this, I should say I normally do this before midnight, but I had those YouTube problems last night, so I had to re-record since we had new information, and we're doing this about 6:30 in the morning on Tuesday. Okay, so this is what we have for today. We have a system coming at us, but we do at the same time have high pressure off to the north and east. Is right up here, okay? So that high, the presence of that high being there is going to, again, keep the rain that's coming at us at bay a little bit more so than yesterday. Yesterday we had it go a little bit further east than we thought it would, but it still wasn't a tremendous amount of rain in southeastern areas, especially where we really didn't have too much at all. A little couple spits down there, and that's it. But we did have some a little bit further northwest of I-95, and that's going to be the case today, but a little bit further west than that even. And this is going to run into that high pressure, and there it is peaking right there, up in the upper right-hand corner. But we will have some showers come in here on Wednesday, it looks like. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar, and this is the 6Z run here now that I get to show you. So we have a couple showers across central PA that's going to be taking place. This starts off at mid-afternoon at 3 o'clock. So this is we're dry up until that point. Maybe an isolated shower up here in central PA here early on, and that's it. That's all we have to deal with today. And in the central PA area right now, there is a few showers here with this. So that is matching up pretty well. But that should fade as we go through the morning. So morning clouds this morning. It might even be just go to mostly cloudy this afternoon, where you have a peak or two of sun. That's not impossible. And then once we get into later in the day here on Tuesday, we have some more showers coming into central PA. And then once we get late into the overnight, this is going to spread eastward a little bit. Finally, the high pressure is going to give away enough that you're going to have some shower activity moving into the eastern portions of our region here on Wednesday. So we do have scattered showers likely on Wednesday, but this is not a lot here. This is sure showers, but it's going to be kind of like it was yesterday across central PA. So it was raining, but it wasn't like a tremendous amount of rain, right? That's kind of like what we're dealing with here on Wednesday. And this goes through the overnight Wednesday night. But you see where it's favoring here in this case. You get some showers early on in the day, further southeast, and then the rest of it where we need it, by the way. And the rest of the day, we get in the evening overnight. It's all up here further northwest of I-95. Of course, I-95 kind of runs like this, right? So when we stay northwest of I-95, you're getting showers on Wednesday evening. And that will lift off to the north further by the Lehigh Valley, northern New Jersey, and northeast PA later in the evening, and that will continue overnight in those areas until it moves off to the north on Thursday morning. Leftover early shower on Thursday morning, and then we have clouds giving way to sun on Thursday afternoon. So it won't be too bad on Thursday, I don't think, and we should have some improving conditions once we get rid of this. Once it does move out of here, and that's going to be on Thursday morning. So leftover early shower, might have some partial clearing later in the day, and then we're expecting Friday to be a partly cloudy day. Again, you can see this bugger down here. This is what is expected to be a major hurricane by the National Hurricane Center on landfall. This is going to be Helene. We thought was going to be Helene about a week ago coming in North Carolina, and it was never named. So this is going to be Helene, and is expected to be a major hurricane as it comes down here in the Gulf right here. This is a major, I can't draw hurricane symbols very well. But you get the idea. So this is going to come up here like this and then go, and head out in this direction. There's an upper level low out here that's going to capture this eventually, and it's going to sit place kind of where it is here over Missouri. So it's going to capture it and suck it in, and there's going to be a big ridge over the northeast United States that's going to block this from coming into our area entirely. So not expecting any precipitation from it. There is a slight chance that on Friday night that we get a little bit of a graze in our southern Delmarva. Look at this. It comes up here. This is Friday night, right? And this is over the, actually, the eastern part of the Tennessee Valley, or kind of the Ohio Valley here. It gets up to the southern Delmarva and gets some showers here across Maryland, Delaware, maybe a shower at South Central PA. This is overnight Friday night. See that right there? And then Saturday, it goes away. So that is the closest that anything has it getting. Okay, so we're not expecting anything in our region for the most part from this particular system. And it just, again, it consolidates with that upper level low over the weekend out here in Missouri or southern Illinois, as you can see here. Okay, and then just kind of goes away. So we are expecting dry conditions straight through that entire time. This goes all the way through Monday, right? Except for maybe the southern Delmarva as that thing, the outer bands of this becomes post-tropical, comes up to about here. You might get some showers up in those particular areas, and that's it. That would be Friday night. Okay, here's what the National Hurricane Center has. It should be a named storm today. It is not yet. It's post potential tropical cyclone 9 as of 6:30 in the morning when I'm recording this, right? And it's going right through the Yucatan Channel where it becomes a hurricane since it misses land masses. Yucatan Peninsula is right here. Cuba is right here. The strait in between is called the Yucatan Channel, and then becomes a hurricane. Heads up here like this, becomes a major hurricane right before hitting the Big Bend of Florida. And that's generally the consensus of model guidance today, kind of like in this direction. But you see after landfall, it kind of does one of these dipsy-doos here, and it's going to eventually combine with an upper level low in Missouri or southern Illinois. Okay? Pretty confident on that particular feature happening, and that progression happening in that manner. Because everything's pretty much doing that. We have the GFS on board with that too. Goes right through the Yucatan Channel, goes right into the Big Bend of Florida, and then if I change this over to, Lord, let me get to a different map here. There we go. If I go into a different map, which is this is showing post landfall. Okay, and we go and like I said, it gets up to maybe the southern Delmarva if you're lucky. Consolidates out here in Missouri, and everything else just dissipates, and that's it. And we have nothing in our region past Thursday morning with those leftover showers that I spoke about. So I don't think we're going to be dealing with too much here from this particular system. And as far as remnants, we can certainly use it, and I know that, and nothing we can do about it, but it is what it is. But this is very similar to what Francine had a couple weeks ago, and the reason why is because you have this. Here's this big upper level low, right? Here's the hurricane down here. I'm going to try to draw this better now. A little better, sort of. Okay, so that hurricane is going to head up in this direction like this, right? And these upper level low is going to capture it as it does so. I'll show you here. Right there. See how it makes landfall right there. Upper level low is over Missouri, Arkansas, and it captures it, and it consolidates. See that? But look what's to the northeast of that. All this ridging. Right? So a big high pressure here, and it cannot go through high pressure. So it kind of just sits there and spins, and that's what's protecting us, just like Francine did a couple of weeks ago, where it couldn't go because there was that roadblock there. And that's the same thing that's happening again this time, unfortunately. So no, we are not getting remnants. So whatever you get between on Wednesday or between today for Central PA and then Wednesday is about all you're going to see for the next 7 days, it looks like. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marters. That is your outlook for September 24th, 2024. Have a great Tuesday.